What's going on? We back, Goodfellas Sports TV in the building. Kind of wanted to react to the fights we seen tonight, man. Shout out to No Needle Daenerys. He got an easy victory over Stevie Young. Well, no victory is really easy because at least training camp was hard. He was slated to fight Tite last night because it's already Sunday on the East Coast. And Tite pulled out with a shoulder injury. Donaire looked pretty good, so he going to fight the winner of Emmanuel Rodriguez in the new UI. They fight in about 3 weeks, so shout out to them. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request. Other than that, make sure you check out our sponsor, The Help Blaze, at thehelpblaze.com. Promo code GoodFellowOneBoxing. Get you 18% off the 100% all natural products. All those links are in the description. Go check out The Help Blaze, man. But yeah, once again, shout out to No Needle Daenerys for holding it down, man. Unfortunately, the World Box Super Series they encounter a ton of injuries and shit like that, man. But always like Donaire. He stepped up, fired Riga Diao. So Tite pulled out. I just feel like it was a fuck nigga move. But hey, it is what it is. If he really injured, hopefully for him to get better. But tonight we had two main fights. Shout out to Victor Postal for bringing the victory home versus an awkward, nasty, unorthodox, no balance fighter, whatever that dude's name was. Shout out to Francisco in the chat. Appreciate it. Regis Prograis started off there. Then we end off talking about the Showtime Rances in Easter. But, Regis Prograis looked good tonight, man. Picked his shots. Relikh wanted to pressure him. This was on the Zone World Box Super Series tournament. He tried to pressure him. One thing Relikh didn't do was use his jab. He should have utilized his jab. Didn't throw a single jab, really. He didn't double it up, triple it up. He just tried to walk Prograis down. Prograis fought at his pace, picked his shots, dropped him with a counter left liver shot. And from there, Relikh respected his power on in, but Regis looked really good. Picked his shots. Was just one at a time, just breaking them down systematically. And for Regis Prograis, if he ever started putting his punches together in bunches, with that hand speed and that elusiveness in his head, he's gonna be a really good fighter come down the stretch, versus anybody. The punch power that he got is his biggest asset, but he doesn't just rely on it. What I did notice when he got touched by some counter shots by Relikh. He didn't react as well. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you don't like the way when people get hit, how they react. There's a couple fighters that when they get hit, they don't react well. You know what I'm saying? It's a couple fighters when they get hit, they don't react well. I'm not gonna say no names, but he don't have the best reaction to getting to punches. You know what I'm saying? But good fighter. Fast hands, pick his shot. If he start putting his shots together, in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 punch combinations with that hand speed, he gonna be a problem. And as he moves up, he gonna have to start putting his punches together. That's just a fact, because as he move up, he won't be I don't anticipate he's going to be as devastating puncher as he is at 140, but I don't think nobody punching harder than him. I don't think too many dudes at that division is as strong as him. And if you don't bring a jab and you ain't prepared to walk through no fire, you ain't going to want no smoke with Regis Prograis, man. This Prograis is the real deal. Since he fought on his own, him and Danny Jacobs, brothers forget to talk about them. So when I have an opportunity to talk about Regis Prograis, I will continue to talk about it. Now, he waits for the winner of Josh Taylor and Barashnik, which is a really good fight. Barashnik is now with not Teddy Ellis, but Freddie Roach. And Barashnik can pose a problem. I think Barashnik might be a good fighter to get Josh Taylor ready for. Regis Prograis, Barashnik throws everything with hot sauce, mustard, mayo, everything you think of. He throws each punch with bad intentions to break your face. And for a fighter that lacks head movement, as Josh Taylor does, who gets behind the high guard, that could be a problem. So that Barashnik power, just his volume of punches and how he throws should prepare him for Regis Prograis. But like I said, Taylor and Prograis is probably going to be the best fights you get this year. Obviously, Taylor ain't a household name, and Regis Prograis ain't a household name to a lot of people. So a lot of brothers not going to get behind the fight because, Regis Prograis on the Zone. And the Zone is seen as a mortal enemy to anybody that supports Premier Boxing Champions. And, B, Taylor, he's fought stateside 2 or 3 times, but nothing major on television, but I think it's gonna be the best fight of the year, bar none. Yes, I rated it higher than Canelo and Danny Jacobs. Just my personal opinion because I think it's gonna be a fair fight. Not sure where the fight gonna take place at today. Regis fought in Lafayette, Louisiana. It was a nice crowd there. Wasn't nowhere near filled up, but when you fighting on the zone and you fought on Showbox the majority of your career, you was fighting damn near for free. You rolling with Lou DiBella. I don't expect him to garnish that type of viewership. But once he win this tournament, get a couple of world titles if that's his destiny. Um, I think it's going to be a bidding war for his services. You know what I'm saying? I think it's going to be his own PBC, ESPN. I'm not sure if ESPN will be willing to put him in there with Jose Ramirez, but I think they will be willing to put him in there with Terrence Crawford. His strength and conditioning coach was talking shit about Crawford today. Saying that Crawford ain't been hit by nobody. Again, boy hit him and this and that. Okay. Regis said he wants the Terrence Crawford fight. So he has some options. If he beats Josh Taylor, his options will be, if what if Top Rank offer him the Ramirez fight, which I don't think they will, because what they want to do is Jose Ramirez and Terrence Crawford. So it's not about condensing Terrence Crawford level opponents. It's about expanding it. So I can see Crawford fighting, Ingus, and then maybe Ramirez move up, tune up, fight him. They build up Regis on ESPN. He fight Regis. So it's unfortunate that the business side won't never give us probably Regis and Jose Ramirez because I don't see them putting Regis and Jose in there together and eliminating two opponents for Crawford for one. I believe they should just do it that way. Feed them Ramirez, feed them Prograis, and just go that way. But I do think Prograis beats Ramirez. I think at this point, what I've seen tonight, I think Prograis beats Ramirez. I think he beats Hooker. Taylor, I don't know. I have to see how Taylor looked. But I wasn't, like, oh shit, Taylor couldn't handle this. Yeah, Prograis got some speed. But what I do notice in Prograis is that he fights at his pace, and his power allows him to fight at each pace. So a lot of guys get into, all right, he hit me to the body or he cracked me pretty hard. Let me go into safe mode and pick my shots really, really well. So with Taylor, it's gonna have to be, you know what? Let me beat you. Let me be careful, but let me step up the pace. Taylor can fight at a good pace, but can Taylor avoid Prograis' punches? Prograis don't throw in bunches; he throw it one at a time. But he's accurate and he's very, very smart and systematically breaks you down. And before you know it, you're gonna be looking up at the lights of your corner, gonna be throwing that white towel in. So, for Taylor, he going to show his defensive arsenal. He gonna show his defensive arsenal. Move his head a little bit, move his legs a lot, which he can. But the head movement will scare me when it comes to Regis Prograis. But he got power in both hands. He can confuse Prograis. He can go into the southpaw position and take that advantage away from Regis Prograis, man. So that's the beautiful thing about it. It's gonna all be about countering Regis, making Regis fight at a pace he's not comfortable at. But if you can step up the pace on Regis Prograis, and it ain't gonna work where you could just push him back and he just don't know what to do. Prove that tonight. He can fight on the back foot. He can fight on the good foot, on the front foot, and on the good foot. He can slip some shots. He can counter. So what you gotta do with Prograis is make him miss, make him pay, and step up the pace and make him fight at a high pace. And he ain't gonna be able just to jog and just cruise at his pace. If you step up the pace, maybe you tire him out a bit, and maybe he can't keep up because he don't throw punches in bunches like that. He throws them one at a time. So with Taylor, you got to keep that in mind. If you get past the first punch or the first two punches, you got to step over, make him pay with your punches. So it'd be interesting to see what Taylor does if he get past Broshny. Does he sit in orthodox or he go to southpaw? He can crack with both hands. Can Prograis take his power? And like I said today, I noticed when Relikh was hitting him with some counter shots, right hands, that Regis Prograis did not react well to that. Yeah, I watched Donier. I talked about it in the beginning of the video. He didn't react well to getting punched. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of guys don't, man. They just look like they just don't take punches well. Don't mean they got a weak chin or nothing, but just their reaction, like they don't like getting hit. And Prograis is one of those guys that get hit, and I don't think he would like it. But strong, big 140-pounder. Competed at 152 pounds in the amateurs. So at the end of the day, I like Prograis. I couldn't get around to a prediction video, and I found time to. I just couldn't find enough footage on Relikh around the internet. So I figured Prograis would beat him. Relikh had some problems cutting weight too, but explosive hand speed by Prograis, good defense. Um, I think he could be class of 140 if we get past Taylor. Him and Taylor, Prograis and Taylor is the equivalent of Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford at 440 pounds. It's that simple. Hooker can move up to 147. He barely made weight last time. Who else you got over there? Ramirez will be moved up to 47 and be fed to Terrence Crawford. So, people say, well, Crawford ain't going to have nobody to fight. Bob Arum will figure some shit out, man, for real. He got Ramirez in his farm system. He probably, if Prograis win, he probably signed Prograis. So he has some fighters in his farm system, and he probably loves Josh Taylor to co-promote him with the McGuigans. So the McGuigans got some legal issues with Carl Frampton. So I don't know, will they want to share a co-promotional deal with Top Rank unless it's lucrative for Barry McGuigan. So that's the thing about it. So really, Bob Arum should be hoping that Regis Prograis win. He can feed Prograis to Crawford and feed Ramirez to Crawford as well. And that's a fight that Prograis won. He said he pulled up on Terrence, said he'd fuck him up. That's a tough fight for Prograis, for Crawford. Especially if, Regis is able to unify the division. He's able to get at least a Taylor, maybe a Ramirez fight, hopefully, or maybe a Hooker fight, and then go after Terrence Crawford. That'll make a lot of sense. But, he'd definitely be one of the biggest punchers Crawford faced. I think he'd be one of the biggest punchers at 147 pounds. I think he's more explosive than Danny Garcia. He may hit harder than Danny Garcia. What I see, I think he is a bigger puncher than Danny, but you really don't know until these dudes move up in competition. But I think he's a more explosive athlete than Danny. Better, head mover than Danny. Puncher, hand speed is amazing, but what Danny does well is Danny is a great counter puncher. Good distance, and some good intangibles. So we got to learn about Prograis intangibles. Can he take it on the jaw? Do he got the heart? Do he got the will? So it's a lot of things. It's a lot of things to really consider, when talking about prospects like that. But Prograis and Crawford, that's a good fight. And also Prograis said he want to fight Errol Spence, but it's all gonna be about the money. PBC don't guarantee you no bread. Like Top Rank guarantee you money. So it depends on what you want. How confident are you in yourself and how you want to move. I think if Prograis come on top of this tournament, he going to make a lot of fucking money. Shot of money. And I also want to give a shout out to Kendall Gill, the NBA, most steals in the NBA game with 11. He tied. He called the fight on his own tonight, man. And he did an amazing job, man. Kendall Gill got 4 fights on his professional resume. I tweeted at him. He retweeted me, thanked me for saying that he was a great commentator, and it was his first time calling a fight tonight. So Kendall Gill, most steals in the NBA game, played for the Bulls, I believe. So Amir Shula was going on, Real Ghana World Boxing was going on. Kendall Gill did an amazing job calling the fight, sound informative, and I knew he had fought before, so it wasn't like a guy that didn't know what he was talking about. Better than everybody on TV already, in my opinion. I get tired of hearing Paulie talk about the same shit. Cause Paulie a little itch, you know what I'm saying? And he did a great job calling that fight tonight, man. I got to give it to him, man. Awesome job. Kind of took me back to the Antonio Tarver days, man. I want to see him call more fights. I think he got the potential to be one of the best. He better than Sugar Ray Leonard, the rest of them clowns anyway. Already. So hopefully the zone continue to hire Kendall Gill for more fights. I think he earned that right to call more fights, at least one more fight tonight. Did an amazing job calling fights, very informed, knew what he was talking about, knew the nuances. Then again, like I said before, if he had 4 professional fights, then he had amateur fights. So he more qualified than a lot of motherfuckers to talk boxing, on the air. You know what I'm saying? Max Kellerman, his brother used to fight, but did he fight? No, he was a rapper. So right there, he got a crevice right there to get in there. Even Ward and Tim Bradley knowing the game, it seemed like he was more comfortable in the role calling the fight. He wasn't stumbling over his words, or he wasn't getting too excited like Timothy Bradley do sometimes. He was prepped for the role, man. And like I said, right now, for me, I always like hearing new voices that know what they talk about. and I ain't got to hear the same change in the grab or changing the speed of the jab or hearing God what the fuck or hearing. Hold on, my girl been hooked up to this shit. Hold on, man. One second. She didn't put a movie down on my TV, bro. Think she figured it out. She did it. Hold on. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Yeah, man. But at the end of the day, like I said before, um, yeah, shout out to Kendall Gill, bro. Yeah, man. Y'all go follow him on Twitter and shit. Go, I mean, if you've seen the fight, tell him he did a good job, man. Um, he said, man, it is what it is. Uh, but yeah, Kendall Gill did an excellent job, man, tonight, man. So, if you didn't, if you can catch the replay somehow, some way, listen to Kendall Gill drop that knowledge, man. He did a wonderful job tonight, man. And hopefully you move up in the ranks, man. I really ain't like the commentator since Antonio Tarver left, as far as the boxing analyst. As far as I'm just I don't like Showtime commentary no more. When they start hating on the black fighter, I got up out of there, man. I really don't even try to listen to him no more. HBO was terrible, other than Roy. ESPN. Tim Bradley just need to be more coached to be smoother on TV. He get excited like a fan too much, but maybe that's his style. Ward. Only reason I like Ward because he the voice of reason against Lomachenko, him and Tim Bradley. But other than that, I'm tired of hearing Teddy Atlas hate on motherfuckers, man. But it ain't just too many good boxing commentators out there, man. And in general, in the sports world, there ain't too many commentators that I really like to call games. I like Mark Jackson. I like Doris Burke. I don't know why people don't like Doris Burke. I think Doris Burke is dope. I like Steve Kerr when he was calling games for the NBA, NFL. I like Tony Romo. You know what I'm saying? I do like Tony Romo. Troy Aikman is okay, but there ain't too many guys that I go back to like John Madden, Pat Summerall. It's them classic type of voices, man. You go back to those type of days, man. I like them calling fights, but I guess commentary is a lost art now. Everybody being paid to be biased and shit like that. But it is what it is. Congratulations to Regis tonight. Got the victory. Congratulations to Nonito Donaire. He got a victory over. He got a victory over. He got a victory over Steve Young tonight. They have Stefan Young, whatever. Stefan Young wasn't ready. You could just tell. He was fifth in the WBA. He just was outclassed because Tite injured his shoulder. And then tonight on Showtime, Showtime just need to cancel. Just need to shut down boxing, bro. There's no need for Showtime to tell us that they still in boxing or whatever it may be. It's time for them to go. With fights like this, if this is what Showtime putting on, man, just cancel this shit, man. Showtime ain't had a good fight all year. Broner Pacquiao pay-per-view, hated it. Hugo Ruiz versus Tank, hated it. Showbox after that, hated it. And I can't even remember what else fights they had on there this year. And this fight tonight was absolutely no-go. You have Floyd Mayweather talking and hugging Errol Spence and shit and that nature and shit. That was the highlight of the fucking card. And this is what a cheap ass dry budget Showtime give you. Stephen Espinosa get up there with his weasel looking ass and lie and say, "Oh, Showtime is prospering more than ever." I mean, with fights like this and the budget they showing right now, I can't believe they said they paying Wilder close to $20 million to fight Dominic Breazeale. I just don't fucking see it. They budget been so damn cheap this year. What if they didn't close the deal with Fox? What was PBC gonna do? It seemed like as soon as Fox came on, they said, "I'm relieved. We ain't got to put no more money in boxing." And that's due to them drawing the budget up. All these fighters want to get paid like, premium main event. Like, nigga, you ain't even got a world title. And they paying these dudes 1.5, 200, 2.5 million, for purse, 3.5 for champions. Like, dude, slow it down, man. Take that money back down and make dudes have to fight to really earn it. But for them to put that wasn't even a bounce TV card. That's a card that that nobody was at, that didn't deserve to be on television, didn't deserve to take place. And I'm not knocking Easter Jr., but Rances Bartholomew is sorry as hell. Don't want to see them fight again, man. Unless you're gonna put him in there with a guy like Relikh, and that's gonna push the pace and make him an exciting fighter. Robbie Easter Jr. should have fought the way he usually fight, and that's give up his height and go for broke and make it make it a tough fight. But at the same time, man, it is what it is, man. Showtime is just give it up, bro. Just step out the game. So Corey Lee, just give it up, cause y'all had no place in boxing now. It's no place for Showtime. There's no place for Showtime, man. No place for it. Neither one of them motherfuckers should have been paid tonight. And I like Easter Jr. You know, neither one of them motherfuckers should be paid tonight. Showtime should recoup their paydays, man. These niggas get paid, and these niggas get paid way too much to go out there and get them type of performances. Mikey Garcia got paid way too much, and he put a lot of false hope, and a lot of motherfuckers lost money off the strength of his mouth. He got paid way too much to sit there and not try. It ain't like you getting John the Beast Mugagi versus Hagler, or you getting Ali Frazier, or shit, you getting Shavers versus Ali, or some shit like that, or even Ali versus Floyd Patterson, or you get Mike Tyson versus Michael Spinks or versus Burbick. You're not even getting those type of fights, or Holyfield, Buster Douglas, at least shit. I mean Easter. He looked like Easter. It wasn't no difference. Today he actually kept used his height. But hey, today he fought a guy that was the same fucking height and damn near arm length. Today should have been the day where he should have fought the way he usually fight. And that's aggressive, and that's wild, and that's throwing a lot of punches. So he looked good physically from a physical standpoint. A boxing standpoint, this is a tape that you just burn down. You never look at it again. If your opponent, you fight Robert Jr., you break it down tape, throw that. Don't even look at that fight. You know what I'm saying? And Bartholomew is just a loopy. He's as loopy as he looked. He looked like some of them motherfucking Yu-Gi-Oh cards in Pegasus Castle, some shit like that. He's just a loopy, awkward, hard to fight guy. Him and Fortuna, man. They making the Dominican Republic look bad, making Cuba look bad. I see why he had to try to get out of Cuba 40 times before he got free, because shit, they ain't want the world to see that garbage ass boxing he doing. Easter didn't let his hands go. He looked like AB. Nah, man, he didn't let his hands go for a reason. You can't hit somebody that's fading and got as equal height as you do. It's hard, man, to get in there and say, "Oh man, I'm gonna let my hands go." But then again, you get hit with different, left hands from different trajectories. You had a looping left hand, and he was fighting a southpaw, and then he had a straight left hand. He was varying his shots. Even Bartholomew is a very awkward fighter. He keep you thinking, keep you thinking. He can get off at awkward angles. He can punch on the move. He can do a lot of things. Good footwork. He got a nice jab. So it wasn't easy for Robert Easter Jr. to get off tonight. I wouldn't say he looked like Broner, because Broner had guys that he can sit there and go rock him, sock him, robot with. But he just refused to let his hands go like Pacquiao. The target was there, but for Easter tonight, he had a tough target. A guy that can improvise with his feet a little bit, a guy that's long, lengthy, feinting. I mean, it's tough. It's tough. That's tough. That's a tough, thing to ask for you to go in there and fight a guy by Bartholomew coming off a loss. Both of these dudes, I believe, is coming off a loss. I know Easter coming off a loss for sure. Like I said before, Easter need to fire everybody in his camp that's his family member. All right, Pops, I'm still going to give you your bread, but just stay over there. I'll make you my manager, or I'm just give you head of security, something like that. He need to go fight. He need to go train with somebody that can show him how to use his height. How to fight behind that height. All right, how to fight on the inside if you need be. He need to go against somebody experienced enough to show him how to turn that jab into aggressive, tall man jab like Tommy, how to turn that left hook over, how to really sit down on that right hand. He need to learn boxing fundamentals. You can't always keep it in the family when it comes to boxing. Got rid of Kevin Cunningham, but truth be told, his father was still telling him what to do in the corner versus Mikey Garcia. He left a lot of opportunity out there for Mikey because he doesn't know how to utilize his physical advantages. Easter Jr. should be a top fighter at lightweight. He should be competing with Lomachenko physically wise. He got the speed, he got the power, he got the footwork, the height, the length, but he don't got the tutelage. Emmanuel Stewart would have did wonders for him, but he a guy that had to rebuild from the ground up, not completely like Broner, but he got good footwork. I mean, you look at him, he got the complete package physically, and then he seemed to have a heart and a will and a dedication to want to be a great boxer. But guess what? Your daddy in the way. I hate to say it, but you get your daddy out the way and let somebody come in and coach you. Let you come out and coach you and show you what you're doing wrong. Let one of these legends show you how to use your jab the right way to keep a nigga up off you, how to hurt him, how to hide the right hand behind the jab, how to loop it. When a bigger fighter coming in and think he gonna walk to your power, how to set up the uppercut. You know what I'm saying? How to use the jab to the solar plex, to the stomach, to the head. How to double, triple it up. How to check the lead hook off and pivot off of it. A lot of different things they could be showing him how to do. That's like having an athlete in football, just a pure athlete, running 4-3, strong as an ox, but he ain't got no skills. He can't catch. He don't know how to backpedal. He don't know how to break on the ball. Can't rush the passer. He just fast, and you got to find the skill set that fit him on a football field. May it be, hey, go get the quarterback. May it be hand the ball off to him. You got to really pave a way for him. And Robert Jr. is just a ball of great potential that nobody's really tapped into because daddy ain't get out the way and they ain't got the right guy there. That's basically what it is, man. And I ain't gonna sit here and tell him no lie. I like the guy. He's a really good fighter. But hey, until you get your daddy out the way and get you a better coach, it ain't gonna happen. Look at everybody who trained with Mike Stafford. Rasheed Warren, keep getting his ass whooped. Adrian Broner, keep getting his ass whooped. It's a recurring theme there. And then they go to Barry Hunter and still keep the same team. Then they go to Kevin Cunningham, keep the same team around. Get away from them niggas, man. If you got to go out west to train with Freddie Roach, shit, go train with Freddie Roach. You want to go train with Abel Sanchez? Train with Abel Sanchez. You want to go out there and train with Ronnie Shields, Buddy McGurf, Virgil Hunter, whoever. He just need a change of trainer. He need to leave all them niggas in Ohio and be by himself and train and rebuild himself up, man. Same thing for Broner. I said it for a long time ago. Go with somewhere else. Let somebody rebuild you mentally. Learn again. Even if you got to move to Texas, you got to move to California for a second, or you got to move out to Vegas to really dedicate yourself. But at the end of the day, if you're not going to dedicate yourself to this shit, man, you're going to play around with it. And you see the shit ain't working. You scared because that's your daddy. At the end of the day, your daddy always going to understand. He get mad and don't talk to you. Shit, Roy Jones had to make that decision. It was the best decision Roy Jones made, was getting rid of his daddy out, being his manager and all that shit. His career took off. Cancel that shit, bro. Cancel y'all boxing, man. Go ahead and do what fucking Bob Aaron predicted and cancel that shit. Because the type of fight y'all putting on, get him the fuck up out of here. Deontay Wilder, Brazil, that's a solid fight. Real solid fight. As far as for the background story, but shit, we know Deontay Wilder ain't gonna be doing shit. He gonna fight Brazil, probably Ortiz in a rematch. Knows Rauki, whoever the fuck else they gonna serve up to him. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. He want to sit here and turn down. And I know he ain't getting no $20 million fighting on Showtime. Now how they budget looking? They budget looking real light, man. But hey, this is what they want to do. It's the pride show, man. At the end of the day, if your pride get in the way, usually your feelings get hurt somewhere in the distant future, man. I was checking out an interview with Errol Spence on Fight Hype, and Fred was there, asking them questions and shit. And basically, the way he thinking is the way he said. He said when he called in on that talk show that he want to get 3 belts, so it won't be 50-50. So basically, he looking to take the lion's share versus Terrence Crawford. So I ain't mad at him. It's a game of chess, not checkers like he said it is. And he was at the fight tonight, kind of hugged up with Floyd, and Floyd kind of said something to him, like kind of holler at me later or something, young buck. But like I said, man, all these niggas is businessmen, dog. You want a nigga that's trying to get the lion's share and trying to build the fight up and trying to get everything in his favor is a nigga that's not that confident, bro. Like I said, I never felt he was that confident. I seen the bitch in him when he talk about Terrence Crawford. That's my opinion. You know what I'm saying? That's my humble opinion about it, but that's him. If that's the way he thinking, and he said if he can't make 147 pounds no more, he moving up. That's what you should do. You know, if he can't make the weight and he fuck around and he can't make that fucking weight, so be it. You know what? I'd rather Earl Spence get the title versus Sean Porter, outgrow the weight class, and move to 54, so I don't have to worry about the fight happening no more. But as long as they both at the same weight class, then we gonna force the fight to happen. But the one to happen, we can't force no fights, man. And that's what sometimes I gotta remind myself. I gotta remind myself, you know, of is that our voice don't matter when it comes to those meeting rooms. At the end of the day, the only thing that matters is did you watch? Did you pay for the pay-per-view? Did you watch on the TV set box? If you don't watch on the TV set box, they don't get the Nielsen ratings. So that's just basically what it is. If we watch it, we watch it. We don't. I can't make everybody boycott. I can't make everybody see it from my point of view. You can't fucking do it. You can't do it. So at the end of the day, all I got to do is just scale back talking about boxing, because what's so funny about it is the nigga from what this dude from Al Heyman Boxing, PBC, aka PBC, say little ass YouTube channels. But I just want to tell these niggas this, man. When they want to talk about YouTube, tell me another place where boxers can come here, see them get talked about. Nowhere. That PBC Fox show, don't nobody watch that shit. I don't. I don't want to see Adam Maraz talking about boxing. Don't like him. Don't like Adam Maraz. You know, I respected him after he gave, what was it, Morocco a rematch after low blowing him 50 times. You know, he gave the African a rematch. But after that, he dug ring out. Don't respect him. Sean Porter. Nobody like Booster Porter. Don't respect him. So what am I looking at? Kate Abdul, her fine ass. That's it. I don't care you have Mikey on the show, Keith bitch ass Thurman on the show. I don't like none of them niggas, man. At the end of the day, I'm disgusted with the whole operation of boxing. From the window to the wall. I'm disgusted with all these niggas, man. I'm disgusted with everybody, man. Because everybody is getting controlled by the businessman. This is a big ass game of fucking poker. That's what it is. It's a big game of poker, man. Y'all like playing Benavidez. There's some exceptions in there, but it's a big ass game of poker. And eventually, Plant and Benavidez get pulled in the game of poker too. It's gonna get contaminated. All these niggas is getting controlled by other people. Everybody getting controlled by somebody higher. You know, and that's why they laugh at us when we get upset. You know, and for the whole thing about it is that, you know, they laughing at us, man, when we get mad when this shit ain't happening. But like I said before, man, I'm scaling back my boxing budget all the way to free. You know, after the shot go off, I'm cutting Showtime off. They'll lose me there. They lost me on ESPN Plus app. Never had me on the Zone. I thought about getting it. Nah, I'm not getting that shit no more, man. I'm not investing in the boxing. And I don't feel bad about it, bro. I don't feel bad about it. I'm cutting back boxing videos. You know, talk about when I want to talk about. I'm not doing the small talk bullshit no more. The prospect reviews, none of that shit, man. Because at the end of the day, for what? For what? What are we talking about these dudes for? We ain't getting the fights we wanted to get. You know, I'm just gonna do my part and take one fucking viewership away. And motherfuckers might say in the grand scheme of things that's only one. But hey, guess what? I did my part. Yeah, I remember that shit on Fifth Element. Yeah, I was about to say Chris Trekker was tripping on that. Yeah, I watched the first round, man, but I ain't in the battle rap, bro. I do like. I used to like it like a while ago, but I just ain't into it like that, man. That shit like a big ass poetry slam. I thought Cassie did good round one. You know, I'm not familiar with Goods, but I mean, I'm just not into it. I like Calico because he's from Detroit, but other than him, I don't really go watch that shit no more. Those cards, same here. Yeah, you know that shit was terrible, man. And like, man, Showtime need to stop it, bro. If you gonna just give us this, and then oh yeah, they gave us Castanos and Lara, which was a solid fight. It did turn out that's the best fight they had all year. You know, they gonna say Cassidy didn't win because he ain't from the battle rap world. You know, when you go battle New York nigga, I don't know where they battle at or if Good's a New York nigga. You go to New York and battle them, they gonna claim that they dude's the winner. But I've seen a lot of them niggas get bodied before. Bro, didn't they make Hurd and Charlo make Hurd versus Charlo when it didn't make he said, bro, they didn't make Hurd and Charlo when it made sense, so I can guarantee Platinum Benavidez ain't gonna get made when it should. Nope. You know what I'm saying? You know, all of a sudden Hurd got an injury. You know, he fought Lara, what was it, April, May? He got an injury 2 or 3 months later, said he was shutting it down for the year. So it's the same shit, same bullshit, bro. You know, I would believe that PBC would be helping these dudes fake some injuries, bro. Oh, I injured my shoulder and I had shoulder surgery. Like, nigga, you just fought Lara 2 or 3 months ago. Why are you sitting here, Eli Zachary? What's going on? Why are you sitting here and you wait 2 or 3 months to find out that you needed shoulder surgery? Same thing with Keith Thurman. You sitting here coming to Sean Porter fight, you traveling the world, challenging Pacquiao, all of a sudden you got, elbow, you need elbow surgery, then you need a scope. Like, shit, mad suspect, man. They mad suspect. And Jerry Hurd don't care. Jerry Hurd don't give a fuck. All that means is, when Charlo got that one on his resume, that look here, man, if he do beat Tony Harrison in a rematch, which ain't far-fetched, I'll still get the lion's share because I got 2 belts and I got my own. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, that's why a lot of dudes don't respect Jerry Hurd, man. That's why a lot of dudes don't respect Jerry Hurd. He did that same shit Keith Thurman did. Oh, he wanted to fight Kell Brook, and all of a sudden, your arm fucked up, bro. Like, you deserve not to be getting no TV time. You deserve not to be getting no pageantry, doing the shit like that, man. And that's all they gonna do, man. They gonna keep knocking off these fights until niggas get robbed and lose and shit like that. And then they gonna try to come back and show those fights. Man, they can keep them fights, bro. They can keep them. You know, I really don't understand the point of not making these fights happen. But like I said today, man, that shit they had on Showtime, man, they can keep that shit. He said, yep, Thurman accidentally exposed a while back when he said he was told to go on vacation. That's when he went over there and met his wife and started gaining weight. Al Heyman run the show like a TV show. And this is prerogative, man. You know, everybody get mad at me. Niggas emailing me, oh, stop talking bad about PBC. What the fuck? I can say what the fuck I want to say. You know? 2 different networks, but they working on Hooker and Ramirez. Eddie said he's trying to get Ramirez to come to the zone. That ain't happening. Ramirez getting served up to Crawford, from what I understand. He said, I ain't see no one make a video. Man, I was tired yesterday, bro. I couldn't even catch that fight. Otherwise, I would have made a video about the shit. I didn't catch that shit last night. I saw a little bit of the Riebenstein fight, and that was towards the end because somebody was streaming it with their camera. I just ain't gonna stress myself while watching every fight no more, man. Oh, you know, it's some days where I don't even get to see a lick of TV or pick up my video game stick. It's me, you know, chopping these videos up, doing what I do on a day-to-day basis, making sure everybody good. And, you know, at some point, I just got to cut back the film work, cut back talking about boxing, and just go on with a nigga life, man, because if they was doing what they supposed to do, I don't mind dedicating my life to this shit, but I can't imagine a motherfucker who carry a camera doing this shit on a day-to-day basis. I wouldn't do that part of it. You know, I don't want to be going to niggas' gyms and what y'all got going on here and, oh, let me interview you, man. I just can't see myself with a camera right now interviewing people, man, and asking, you know, about boxing, dealing with niggas' attitudes and shit. I can't see myself doing this, asking about 50-50, getting stupid answers and shit. Oh, it's going to happen. Like, shit, this going to happen. I guess it's going to happen. I guess it's gonna fucking happen, man. But I you know, if these niggas fight, they fight. They don't, they don't. You know, it's crazy, man. It's crazy that these dudes just sit here and just let a white man control their every move, or a black man control their every move. You know, how do you get up in the morning and train, you know, for a booze Putin? How you get up in the morning and train for Campo or Peterson? You know, how do you get up and train? You know, and that's the amazing thing about it. You wouldn't go to super bad gym. Hey, they been asking me to go there, man. I just couldn't do it, bro. I'm sorry, though. I couldn't do it. I'm not a people person. You know, I would say what's going on, you know, shake his hand, but I just can't see me sitting there holding a camera or have somebody holding a camera and interviewing him. I just couldn't do it, bro. I don't do it. I don't only want to seem like, oh, now this nigga want to come to my gym that I won the title and shit. You know what I'm saying? Where was this nigga at before I won the title? Like it's just not my personality. I got love for the dude, much love for him, man. I would love to donate something to his gym, maybe some gloves, some shoes to the kids one day. But that's pretty much about it, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you know, these boxers, man. A lot of shit that other people going through. Niggas looking stupid on the internet, and dudes, you know, people get mad at other dudes because you see. It's just a lot of nasty shit going around, bro. It's a lot of nasty shit going around, bro. Real talk. You say something, you say some shit, and you don't think you said nothing wrong, and now a Pacific boxer feels some type of way. You know, like Corey was telling me that Jared Hurd trainer got mad at me because I think Charlo gonna beat Hurd. That's my fucking opinion. But now I talk to you at a fight, and you get mad at me because I picked a Pacific fighter, and it ain't like I didn't articulate why I feel a Pacific fighter and win. But you mad at me because I didn't pick your guy. I don't have time to be dealing with them niggas, man. I don't. I ain't got time to be sitting out over some pancakes or over a drink for a nigga trying to convince me why they gonna beat this guy. No, when you develop relationships with fighters that clout your decision making. You know what I'm saying? Now you gotta watch what you say, watch how you say it. Oh, I don't want to hurt Bobby feelings. I don't want to hurt Billy feelings. I ain't got time for it. I ain't got time for it. Niggas they just flip too quick, bro. So I'm just gonna hold on, just do it this way, man. So I ain't knocking a nigga who get out there with a camera and get it in. But if I was friends with Andre Ward, like this nigga ain't gonna sit there and talk to me like that, bro. I'm gonna keep it 100. Nigga ain't gonna sit there and control the whole narrative and say, no, it's my time to nah, nigga, nah. You ain't gonna sit there and berate me like that, cause that camera would have been upside that nigga head. They would have been taking me to jail. Cause he ain't gonna talk to me like I'm no little nigga, bro. Not that type of disrespect, bro. And I'm not gonna sit here and record and then post it for niggas to talk shit. Got me fucked up. Got me fucked up. If you put me in that position, nigga, you not just about to talk down, condescending. You ain't about to talk down on me, dog. And you ain't gonna sit here and say, I don't wanna do no interviews. And I ain't got time for niggas bullshit, bro. You know, I deal with enough of niggas bullshit on a daily basis. Enough of women and females bullshit on a day-to-day basis, man. Don't nobody got time to be sitting there getting hold on camera and then posting. No, nigga, what you gonna see me is going upside Ward head with this motherfucking iPhone, the Samsung, or this fucking selfie stick getting stuck down this nigga throat. For real. For real, these niggas just sit here, let niggas talk to you like you a little nigga, man. Please, man. You want to talk down to me. I'm God in them, bro. Yeah, Broshnik, that shit got ordered by IBF, man. He had to sign or get stripped, so yup. World Box Super Series won the first bid. Like I said, man, you let these niggas talk to you any type of way, bro. They gonna get away with that bitch for a lifetime. Fuck some credentials, nigga. For real. At the end of the day, I'm a man. I'm a man, bro. And ain't gonna treat me like no pussy, man. But hey, that's what niggas do, man. Ain't gonna treat me like no pussy, bro. For real. Ain't gonna happen. These niggas be on camera getting hold by fighters and shit, man. Little niggas. Nigga, you 5'6". Nigga, who the fuck you talking to? Nigga, you better look up with your chin up when you talking to me. You know what I'm saying? Broner and them, he. Why I won't be around them? Niggas probably be on X and Coke and all types of shit, man. I don't want to have a drink with you niggas, man. No, I don't want to go to the gym with you niggas. No, I don't want to go back to your hotel room. Man, fuck them niggas. I'm not sitting in no hotel lobby waiting to interview these niggas, man. Like they some type of superstar, nigga. You can't even fight nobody. You know, you ain't gonna fight Lomachenko. You ain't gonna do this. You ain't gonna do that. You know, you ain't gonna answer the tough questions. So why are we even having this conversation? You know, they get their change, they get their money, they think they doing it big, bro. But yeah, you can have all the chains and whip, but it's drug dealers that's got more clout than you in the hood. These boxers ain't got no clout. You know, people don't know who they is when they go to the club. He said nobody talk about all the fights this weekend. Too much Earl and Crawford drama. And that's why I'm gonna squeeze in talking about these fights, bro. I'm gonna squeeze in and talk about these fights, man, always. You know? But the reason they don't talk about these fights because they doing it for views. Oh, this video, it might get 1,000, it might get 700,000 views if I talk about this. Come on, man. I don't do videos for views, man. Real talk. I might say, damn, all right, this video might do well. And guess what? I think I put my heart and soul in this video and it don't do shit. In the video, I just do casually and I look up and do well. So what? When you sitting there, when you on this type of level in boxing on YouTube, you sitting there and you chasing views, man, you ain't gonna get them. You ain't gonna get them, bro. So ain't no point in chasing views. Just produce the video as you would, talk about it as you would, and keep it moving. But a lot of motherfuckers say, oh, these niggas don't want to hear about boxing. They want to hear about the business, and they do it for the views. They don't do it for the love of boxing. This is fact. 140 is the best division in boxing right now. Best? Yeah, possibly. Yeah, possibly. Yeah. Yeah, right now it's look. It might not have a name cachet, but yeah, that might be true. Neutral natural. Progress could win the whole tournament. Yeah, definitely. Definitely, he seemed to be an explosive athlete, punch hard. Taylor and Barashnik, the only two left in his way. Barashnik a good fighter. You know, Taylor don't move his head a lot. 175, they all them niggas old. I don't care about them foreign motherfuckers, man, to be real. Gosvig and Bivol and Kovalev and Perturbia. It ain't enough American flavor in there for me. All them motherfuckers fight alike anyway, for the most part. Eastern European. Marcus Brown might be the slickest fighter up there, you know. Tabiti didn't fight today, I don't think. I could be wrong, but I don't think he fought today. He didn't fight today. There wasn't enough Americans in that motherfucker. Shit, ain't no Africans in that motherfucker neither. 26, ain't none of them niggas gonna ever fight each other no way. So at least at 40, I think it's a chance that they might fight each other. Heavyweight, welterweight, no. Welterweight only got two fighters I care about, and that's Crawford and Spence. The rest of them niggas, man, they just re-rocked and rewashed and yeah, I seen the end of the boys fight. I ain't catching, man. Like I said, I ain't catching the small shit no more unless I got a vested interest in it. But I ain't about to go scouring for boxing no more, man. If I've got time to watch it, like today I sat down and watched the Prograis fight, which I was going to make time for Prograis because I like him. And I sat down and watched Easter because he's from Toledo. And Toledo ain't too far. So I'm going to watch Toledo. If Easter fights Toledo, I'm always going to support Robert Easter Jr. He could have 150 losses. I'm always going to support him because he's a real good dude. First dude from Toledo with a world championship. You know, I'm always going to support him. But other than that, only reason I watch boxing day is because of Regis. Nonito is one of my favorite fighters, even though he's getting older. I've been rocking with Nonito before Rigondeaux. I picked him to beat Rigondeaux after he fought Rigondeaux, got beat by Nicholas Walters. No, I didn't watch the job with it. I was watching another Spurs game, but I heard he could have got disqualified, but they didn't. But yeah, only reason I watched that because it was some fan favorites on, man. That's it. That's it. You think your former USSR boy is going in right now? Who? I don't know who you're talking about. But yeah, I like him, Jobway, though. I like him. I like the boys. But as far as the welterweight and heavyweight division, nah, man, they go to the back of the line. I like 118 better. I like 40 better. Those are two divisions I like better. Shit, you know, super middleweight had a little bit more depth. I like it better. Because ain't nobody going to fight. The two fights at welterweight not going to happen. At welterweight and heavyweight, those two fights, it's just not going to happen. And that's just the fact of the matter is, You know, everybody, you know, Earl want to talk 50-50 and people want to egg it on, man. It is what it is. Kovalev, Triple G, Usyk, Loma. He said, I don't know. I don't know. I like some of them. Boxing good right now. I don't think boxing good right now, but if you want to say it's good right now, it's good then. But that's your perspective, but it ain't. This shit terrible. Shit terrible right now. It's 100% shit. Not one fucking premier fight. We got Hammer and Shields. You know, excuse me, what? Hammer and Shield. That was a good fight, but it wasn't on that pedestal. I mean, next week we got Canelo taking on Daniel Jacobs. You know, that's cool. It's cute. You know, it's a good fight. Best fight of the year, male wise. You know, as far as cash in matchup. But other than that, I mean, it is what it is. Estrada, I didn't see the fight. I seen the first fight. Didn't catch the second fight last night. Seen a little bit of it. Sounded like he outmaneuvered him with his footwork. He boxed. Like I said before, since Sora Rieberstein lost his girlfriend, he ain't been the same fighter. Regis, no joke. Moving in the super chat, I thought Relikh would do better. Yeah, until he got hit with that body shot and got his nose busted open. Yep. But that body shot changed everything, man. He had them arms glued to that body, scared for a counter punch, scared to open up. And then he didn't utilize his jab when he was backing Regis up. Thought Regis couldn't fight on the back foot. Regis could. That's what it is, man. Yo, if you call me, we talk about boxing. TO2. Roger Boy, I feel like we're caught up into who's the media tell us is the best. There are plenty of fights and none will happen, but that's just the hype. We get a lot of good unhyped fights. I mean, yeah, we do. Sor Rieberstein and Estrada 1 was a good non-hype fight. The second fight was a good non-hype fight. Dahoney and Roman, same thing. We got Navarez and Dogbo not getting no hype. Rematch coming up. Yeah, you're right. We get a lot of good fights. Even Ramirez versus Aveda was a good fight. Maurice Hooker and Cesados was a good hype fight. Cesados versus Lenny Z was a good non-hype fight. All these non-hype fights, I didn't say non-hype before. Hype before, yeah. We get a lot of good non-hype fights that don't get that recognition. But that's part of making the fight. You celebrating over a fight, they getting the proper hype and the proper push. And guess what? If we just not getting those fights, man. The dudes in the media who making a narrative getting paid, yeah, they is. They getting paid. Somebody funneling them some money. I done had people reach out to me, never offer me no money, but I had people reach out to me from different teams and shit and say, "Oh man, thanks for the video," and or I believe this and that. Yeah, some people reach out, some people don't. I'm probably the most hated channel by boxers, but like I said, it ain't no disrespect. It ain't no disrespect. I'm just calling it how it is. And if you get mad over the truth, then fix it then. Fix it. Start fighting each other and I'll give you credit. But if you're going to sit on the toilet and be constipated, I can't give you credit for that. I can't. I ain't about to get credit where credit ain't due because ain't nobody give me credit when I didn't do the shit I was supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? They can get mad all they want to, bro. You know what I'm saying? But you get mad at me, but you don't get mad at Doug Fisher or Stevie Kim or Keith Iddick for the shitty shit they write about y'all. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going on my way saying nothing that ain't true. People talk about Tank versus Loma all day, fight that never happened. No, it ain't happening. Danny going to have to fight tall and use footwork. Nope. Danny gonna have to leave that shit at the window, at the door. Leave that bitch in the backstage and just go out and go for the kill. Get knocked out, get the knockout or get knocked out. Nothing to do with boxing next Saturday. It's all kill mode. He should be trying to be aggressive, bully Canelo around, use his jab and beat the fuck out of him. Yeah, and that's why people tune in and hear business, man. I ain't got time for it. I talk some business sometimes, but I just want to hear about the technical aspect. This shit worse than Pacquiao Mayweather era, bro. For real. It's worse than the Pacquiao Mayweather era, for real. We got one unification at least now. Hopefully Danny Garcia fight Crawford. That ain't happening. Danny probably gets served up the Thurman Pacquiao winner, or he gonna get served up to Earl Spence. Yep, KO will get robbed. That's basically what it boiled down to. But like I said before, man, I'm just gonna be talking about I talk highly about Regis. You know what I'm saying? I talk highly about Relikh. You know, guys like that, Josh Taylor. You know, a few other guys out there, man. But it is what it is, man. Ain't no PBC fighter going to fight Crawford. Al Hammond won't allow that. He literally hates Bob, as he should hate Bob Arum. As he should hate Bob Arum. That's right. He should hate Bob Arum. Canelo likes inside five. I think Jacob's too long. Get ready. Got to go in there and beat his ass, bro. No two times working up, shorten up your shots, shorten up your combinations, man, and just beat the shit out this kid, man. Blitz him, press him. Yeah, Canelo like to be a calculated puncher, but what happened when you put mental pressure on him? Not that fake ass Triple G pressure. Put real pressure on him with speed and see if he can make boxing moves like that, man. But it is what it is. Donaire and Unuwa should be Donaire retirement gift. Pretty much, he gonna get fucking hurt. He said, "Why do you think PBC fighters don't want to fight the best? Because they getting paid to fight bums." Pretty much. You get the same money to fight a bum as you get a top fighter. It's all about the check. It's all about a check. All right, and like I said before, without the fans, you don't get no check. And then the majority of these fights they're doing is they're giving away tickets. They're giving away tickets. The majority of these fights they're doing, they're giving away tickets. These niggas really ain't selling 15,000 tickets, man. You got Eddie Hearn selling tickets. You got Al Heyman giving away tickets. Come on, man. These dudes giving away more tickets than they selling. So I don't even understand how they turning over a profit. I don't see how they turning over a good profit. They give away more tickets than anything. Because they fight in the same markets every time, man. But however it's working, they getting paid. But you ain't got to worry about getting robbed on PBC. I'll go make sure you get all your bread. For real. I'll go make sure you get paid. I'll seem to be an honest businessman as far as his boxers go. An honest businessman. And, shit, you can't knock it. His Prograis the only top level boxer from Louisiana. I know as that I know of. Some people say Charlo's from Louisiana too. I don't know. Thought that's from Houston. Can't have it ways both ways. It's about pride as a man or about business. So Al not liking Bob ain't no excuse for me. Yeah, you're right. Bob probably don't like his black ass neither. Eastern Rances wouldn't sell out a high school gym if we talking business. No, it wouldn't. It didn't sell out shit today either. They gave a lot of them tickets away. Or said Floyd gonna be there. Seth Ortiz, he got played by PBC Click. He an idiot too. Big time idiot, man. These dudes, man. All these dudes getting paid, man. Getting played. All these dudes getting played. He said born in Lafayette, raised in Houston. This dude said Bob ain't doing no work promoting. Bob signed a deal with the most popular business out there, ESPN. Crawford is a household name because of ESPN, and he hasn't even got a big fight yet. He only made he made a little bit more than 500,000 fighting Wilder. He got some back end money. He cleared almost $2 million. Zotto is not better than Benavidez. I agree. At the end of the day, he's not doing a good job promoting. But Fox promoted the shit out of Earl Spence fight, and all he did was 400,000, and that was off the strength of Mikey. If I was interviewing him, I asked him, like, you think your pay-per-view so good because of Mikey? He was a Mexican? Then why you ain't fighting pay-per-view against Sean Porter then? Why you ain't fighting a pay-per-view versus Sean Porter if you a pay-per-view star? You just don't hopscotch pay-per-view. One day you on pay-per-view, one day you not. Keep it consistent. Fight Sean on pay-per-view, but I'm glad that it's free because it's not a pay-per-view. You know, Benavidez is a fat boy that has to struggle to get in shape. He ain't like that no more, bro. Zerto ain't that good, bro. His skills diminished by fighting lower level competition, and he don't have no jaw. He used to be good, but he ain't coming back down to 68. That's a wrap. He a 75-pounder now. Benavidez should be 340, 50 pounds. He dropped all that weight. Looking good on the Alex Ariza. You know, he said Zerto not better than being Crawford, better than Porter, but not better than Spence. To be he better than Spence, man. I don't care what you niggas say. He a better fighter than Spence. Better fighter than Spence, man. Keith Thurman might be a better fighter than Spence when it's all said and done. You don't know that for sure. Keith Thurman might be a better fighter. Keith Thurman got better hand speed. Keith Thurman got better power. And Keith Thurman might have better ring IQ than Earl Spence. But what he can't do is take it to the body. What he don't do is like to get hit. But as far as Crawford and Spence, man, that shit is a joke. Crawford switch hit, faster hand speed, can hit to the body, better footwork, better ring IQ, better defense, move his head, can fight you going forward, fight you in the pocket, fight you on the inside, fight you on the outside, go lateral, and I think he punching harder than Errol Spence. You know what I'm saying? And he seemed to got more juice. He seemed to got more stamina because Errol Spence got tired by punching on Mikey. You know what I'm saying? So it's my personal opinion. What if Earl got a better chin? Earl got more heart. Those are things to be determined. But, Spence ain't doing shit too special. Spence is a really, really stiff fighter that squares up when he punches. Strong body puncher. Really good, solid, long jab. Good straight left hand, southpaw. Great at cutting the ring off. He does a lot of great things in there, but it's a lot to be desired. It's a lot to be desired. It's a lot to be desired. He ain't attribute for attribute. He's not better than Crawford. He not. Freddie Rose told Fred that BBSC, that I don't know what that means, that Bud was a bigger puncher. Yeah, I've been hearing that. It's apparent Bud is a more dynamic puncher. That's my opinion on it, man. People think Earl is great and stuff. It's funny that a lot of people put Floyd Mayweather on the pedestal and say he a great puncher, a great fighter, and Bernard a great fighter. But Terrence fought more like Bernard and Floyd, and to me, Errol Spence fight more like Joe Louis, more like Sonny Liston, more like motherfucking Triple G. He more the flat-footed variety. Even though he can box on the back foot a little bit, to me, he more the flat-footed variety fighter. That's what I just think about it, man. Good, punching power, a little bit overrated to me after the Mikey fight, but accurate fighter, consistent fighter, good body puncher, strong fighter. I mean, just my opinion, Ray Leonard. Who you talking about? You ain't talking about Earl Spence. That motherfucker more Durant than Ray Leonard. You mean Bud is like GSW, Earl is like the Cavaliers. Like, all right, I ain't going that far. I ain't going that far. You know what I'm saying? Bud, I mean, Earl is a good fighter. I'm not going to knock it out. It'd be interesting. What if he can't make 54 no more? And he go up, can't make 47 no more. He go to 54. That'd be interesting. I think he going to have to really let his punches flow a little bit better up there. Use more angles, use more finesse and power. That'd be interesting to see. But he a solid guy. I can see him beating Crawford, I can see that actually happen. Him catching Crawford, and hurting Crawford and finishing him. I can see that happen. I'm not saying there's no way, no how that Spence can't win. He can. The gap between them, if there is a gap, I don't think it's hella wide. You think Sean will have weight issues? Yeah, I don't know. He might not. He a big kid. He said, Eduardo says, funny how Spence be like, I ain't losing to no dude from Nebraska. Like, come on, bro. You were born in Long Island, New York. Laugh my out. my ass off. I'm from Long Island. He's a joke. Spence and Mikey was a weight drain. Spence, his ass got too big in between fights. He didn't have the strength to train to make weight. I don't care, bro. You know, I don't. I mean, personally, that's his fault. You know, we making excuses for fighters, man. I mean, he the one that got overweight in between fights. He need to be more active then. He didn't get the knockout. There's no excuses, bro. None excuses whatsoever. Oh, he waited. It's always an excuse. No, the nigga didn't carry the mission out. He didn't knock out Mikey. There's no excuses. Oh, he won. I heard he just wanted to show his boxing skills off. Now he wagering. No, he just didn't accomplish it. He didn't accomplish what he set out to do. What he said he was going to do. Demolish. He didn't demolish him. He didn't demolish him. So it is what it is. I believe Crawford's more disciplined outside the ring. Earl more disciplined in the ring. I don't think Earl more disciplined in the ring. Earl discipline ain't really been tested. Real talk. Well, when has he been tested? Other than Kell Brook, he rolled with the game plan. But other than that, I mean, when has he been tested? None. And I don't think Crawford has been. He's been having his tests, but Errol make a lot of mistakes, and so do Terence Crawford. That's the beauty of it. That wasn't an excuse. No, it is an excuse. You say he didn't get the knockout versus Mikey was weight drained. It's an excuse, Eli. It's better yet you not say it. It's better yet he not say it. And just show the next fight that, hey, I was weight drained. It's better to show me than tell me. Just go ahead and show me. And when you show me, it's gonna show me and it's gonna tell me. Real talk. I ain't trying to hear, oh man, Kovalev came up with all these excuses that, under the Woods, I overtrained for the fight. The Woods, Andre, I overestimated Andre Woods. I overestimated Andre Wood. I really overestimated him. I won't do it again. Next fight, he get knocked out quicker than quick. All those welterweights can move up except Bud and Danny. I agree. Sean moved down. Sean moved back up. Earl, he moved down from 52 in the amateurs. Keith Thurman, he was at 52 in the amateurs, moved down. Tim Bradley was at 52 in the amateurs, moved down to 40. Charles Halley was at 52 in the amateurs, moved up to 54 as a professional. What else you have in there? Regis Prograis was 152 pounds in amateur, moved down to 47. So, yeah, a lot of them dogs squeeze in, but let me get off here, man. I got to wake up in the morning, man. Appreciate everybody for showing love and enjoying the small talk. Blessings, man, and everybody out there. We gone.